it was his play on the field that was a big part of the reason that Garfield got to the Invitational Football Championship game and won, but it is his work off the field that's really impressed us. Meet our student-athlete citizen next. Farmers also helps us honor a student-athlete citizen of the week every week, and this week's honoree is Frankie Diaz from Garfield High School in East Los Angeles. Frankie is on the football team and is joined by his running backs coach Henry Polanco and Roy Corral, who is the Farmers Insurance Reserve District Manager, who is going to present the award today. And Roy, this is an impressive young man. Tell me what got the attention of Farmers Insurance.
Well, Frankie represents the values of Farmers Insurance, of excellence, and giving back to the community. He is the key to the success of his football team, and he's also volunteers at his church and at his school. So we are proud to present Frankie with this week's award.
Congratulations, Frankie. Also a bit of a smarty pants in the classroom, a 3.8 GPA, and he is a stud on the football field, as Roy mentioned. He has spent 2 years on varsity. He's just a junior running back. He was first team All-Eastern League, second team All-City, helped his team win the Invitational Championship, was his team's Offensive Player of the Year, is the CSF Vice President at his school, and as Roy mentioned, is also a volunteer at his church and at a local elementary school. And you and I were talking before we came on camera, and you were saying that it was really important to you both now and in your future, when you think about your future endeavors, what you want to do professionally, to do something in that community and to give back. Why do you think that is? Where does that come from?
Growing up, I always had family and friends, teachers, coaches that pushed me to do the right thing, to go to practice and do good in school. I mean, you have to do good in school in order to play football, and that's always been a good thing for me. Do good in school, do good in the football field, and that's a distraction for me and for a lot of my teammates. I mean, the biggest thing is to stay focused, and I just want to, when I grow up, I wish to come back to my community and do the things that were done for me, give back and help just like I was helped, and yeah,
It's a great attitude, and you know, we get to know a little bit about your community every fall when the East LA Classic rolls around. This is one of the biggest rivalries in Southern California, Roosevelt versus Garfield. You, of course, split this year. Roosevelt won the regular season and Garfield got him again in the first round of the playoffs, and you guys won on your way to a championship. Tell me what it is about this rivalry that really gets everybody so fired up. Why is it so big?
This is just such a big game because, I mean, it is the biggest game west of the Mississippi. And, I mean, growing up, I remember being in elementary and coming to the game and watching it, you know, just a little kid in elementary looking at football players. I mean, you dream of being in that game. And I think a lot of my teammates would agree that just walking out there onto the field just gives you the chills. And it's just something big. And losing in that game it's a heartbreaker. And just getting another opportunity in the playoffs, I mean, we had to take it, and we took advantage of it.
Your coach here is a big fan of yours. I'm sure that you are aware of, but told me that you refer to him as your son, your third son, huh?
Yeah, I call Frankie my son. You know, I hope I have two sons of my own. I hope both of them turn out to be a student athlete like Frankie. You know, not only on the field but off the field. He's just a tremendous student. You know, works hard. He has a lot on his plate, and he takes care of business. You know, not only on the field but off the field where it counts.
Obviously, some solid leadership skills. He talked about how important it was to give back and to set a good example, and you can't get anything better than that on a football team. And you get him for another year, and he's a really good running back, so you must be excited about that. Tell me about his skills on the field.
Frankie Diaz is a tremendous athlete. Like I said, he's not the biggest and he's not the fastest, but he's just, you know, he does a lot with desire, and he uses the skills he does have. You know, he's very smart. He's, you know, he's like a coach on the field, and he's not a selfish player. You know, he wants to win no matter what it takes. If it's him or if it's the guy next to him, you know, he wants to win.
And you guys open against Birmingham in week 1?
Yeah, it's a tough schedule.
Can you win that one? I mean, right, you have to say yes. I sort of just put you on the spot. The answer is yes, okay?
We're gonna win.
All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck to you in your future. And I'm always looking out for, you know, the players to watch for next year. We got a junior in here, so you are on my list. Congratulations on your work. All right, well, we're saying goodbye to the Garfield guys for now, but we